everybody, it's Watto doing his Watto's weekly blog. First of all, an admission yesterday. I didn't go to the game. I didn't watch it on closed circuit TV, shall we put it that way. I was out trying to earn some money so I can pay for next year's season ticket. I chose not to do that because of the Stoke game, and I thought, why should I sit and watch this rubbish on a pitch that's a dump, and people who are basically too frightened to have a go and try and win the game. When I saw the result, obviously having not seen anything, didn't know any details, I was absolutely disgusted. What are we doing? We're supposed to be finishing off, to quote the manager, finish off the season flying. That's his quote. And what do? We crash down like an absolute bunch of dummies. Now, that's what I felt like before I'd seen the details. And I've seen the goal. Goodness me, beggars belief. But what I did take notice of was the side that we put out. Now, Deeney on the bench, Hogan not available, Khadra not available. Who was ever going to score? With our full complement, we can only manage one goal a game. With that side full of midfield players, and poor old Dookie up on his own, we were never ever going to score. Yes, we gave away a silly goal, so we lost 1-0. I can't see anything without Hogan and without Khadra and without any goal power whatsoever. I can't see us scoring another goal this season, to be honest. And I challenge the team. I challenge the manager to go to Coventry, and more particularly against Sheffield United the week after. Let's see something. Put a striker in out of the youth team if you've got to, but put a bloke on that is likely to score a goal. And we've got no problems with our midfield and our defence. Okay, a rare mistake on Saturday. But let's please put a team out that is designed to score more than one goal. Okay, enough of that. Now then, the takeover. Got to talk about that. Now, I'm amazed at the mixed receptions these things get. Yes, we've been given high hopes which have fallen through. We were given high hopes when we got rid of Carson Young, and basically we went out of the frying pan into out of the frying pan into the fiery pit. We couldn't have picked worse owners. But let's put on a positive attitude to these people. Now, they've been very quiet in their negotiations. There's no people coming up on TalkSport talking nonsense. We haven't heard from them. We don't know too much about them. We know about the guy who calls his company, I don't know, something about the Blues. But this guy in America, Mr. Wagner, is a kind of rich man that a club like ours needs. Not a bunch of Chinese, and no, I'm not calling them Chinese for any other reason than that's what they are. Chinese businessmen who have different, I won't say ulterior motives, but different motives to owning us than this guy hopefully has. So let's be positive. Let's look forward. The way the team played on Saturday, they're suspecting that this might well take over, and some of them would be out on their ear. But let's be positive about it. Now, the other thing that this guy has thrown up, he wants to build a new stadium, and there are people. I mean, I've been going to St Andrews for over 60 years, and I can. It's been slowly improved. Obviously, the massive rebuild for this all seating was a major change. Now, did anybody think, oh, I'm going to miss standing on the cop with the pea running down the terraces and the wind blowing in your face? And no, it didn't. Yeah, we can think back to great games that we've watched standing there up to our knees in water. But the actual ground was a nightmare. But it held 50,000 people, and from time to time we put 50,000 people on there. Now, we never do that again. We've only, I think, once actually achieved the maximum capacity what it is now. Now, the ground itself, I remember Ms. Brady saying, I'm going to build a ground worthy of our supporters. Well, what she meant was, I'm going to build a ground worthy of our supporters that will last as long as we're here. So the specifications for it were never supposed to last more than the 25 years. And this group of owners ignored that and should have been putting the thing right 5 years ago, 6 years ago. The time they came into the club, they should have been looking at the ground and saying, if we don't do something now, we're going to have a massive problem. Well, we got the massive problem. Do I like coming to St Andrews anymore? Not really. Because it looks wrong. At the end of the day, I come to watch the football, but I'm trying to get my grandchildren to come and watch football with me, but I don't want to take them there because it's not real. This is not how football is. You know, football is played in stadiums where the seating goes all the way around the ground, and sometimes it's full and sometimes it's half full. But it's never covered up with adverts and stuff. That's not what I want them to see. I'm fully behind the building of a new stadium, and if they can build it as close to St Andrews as possible, great. But I'd be quite happy for it to move certainly into the south side of Birmingham, into the Sheldon or the Yardley area. More than happy to do that. What's the problem? And we need something to excite the fans. And if this guy wants to do that, let him. He's talking about building social housing on St Andrews. Well, again, what a better monument to the club than that. We actually house people who need to be housed. We, Birmingham City, need to be housed, and they need to be housed in something that is bigger and better than what we've got now. So, there we are. That's Watto's opinion. And I'm hoping this man, if he comes along, he's obviously a man who is used to the best. And let's hope he wants that for us. Not some sort of half-baked approach. This is the biggest club in Birmingham because it's the only club in Birmingham. All the other ones are in small districts. The provinces, as I would call them in Glasgow. We need to be on the same level as. I watched Dortmund yesterday. God, Dortmund's a tiny place compared to Birmingham. 81,000 people there, packed to the gunnels. That's what I want to see for Birmingham City. Might be a pipe dream, but I'll settle for a 40,000 crowd. Challenging to win titles and leagues and cups and whatever. May never see it in my lifetime, but I want all you people who are coming along, I want you to see it. Now then, don't miss the Tilton Talk Show tomorrow night, 6:30, where this will be, I'm sure, the topic of conversation. In the meantime, God bless you all. Have a nice day. And I'll see you soon. Bye.